Yeah, dog. Welcome to R2R, Wreck to Riches. This is officially live stream number 32. Yeah, live stream number 32, guys. Welcome. Don't forget, if you're on YouTube, this is dual streaming right now. We're live on X and we're live on YouTube. So in the description, if you're not following me on Twitter, aka X, go ahead and click the link, follow me there, and I'm pretty active all day. So if you're on YouTube, subscribe, post notifications, pound the like button, drop a comment, you know the drill. And if you're on X, make sure you smash the like button. We got the little heart button there too. Repost it, hashtag your meme token if you're into HANA. We're going to cover HANA and talk about what's going on because I don't believe it can be ignored, but there's some things we want to take a look at, and together we'll figure some things out. Hold on. Before we get going, let's get that intro R2R theme song. Let's hit it.
Lady LaFonso, just get it.
Yeah. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. Got my call from the R2R. Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loot, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pause. Got these dogs and pigeons, farm me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in the wave, now I'm swimming the shore. I'm up to the core. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches.
Let's go. Shout out to DeFi Proof, man. Miss you, brother. Great song, R2R theme song. You got it right there. And always remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, for damn sure not a professional. It's just cryptocurrency. You got to do your own research. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media platform to influence when it comes to cryptocurrency because you could lose it all. All right. Also, side note, we're talking about a meme token today, but if you don't want to spend any money on a meme token and you just want to tap to earn, check out the link in the description for Bad Bunny. You can earn XP for the meme token airdrop in the near future by just following steps 1 through 3 in the description. Final step is clicking on that link. You only can use a smartphone, no laptops, no desktop computers, anything like that. And it's through Telegram. So free game, tap to earn an airdrop for a meme token. Let's jump to the chat really quick here. See what's going on. Iceman, what's up? What's happening, brother? Nice. Appreciate all the work you've been putting in for the community. Your calls are fire. Thank you, man. Part of my VIP group for a while. Love you, brother. Glad to have you. Mr. Tio, HANA. Yeah, we're gonna talk HANA. Let's talk HANA. HANA LFG. Okay, so without going on and on, let's jump into it. All right, HANA. Here's why HANA can't be ignored. In the past 24 hours, we've had $18.32 million in volume, in trading volume. All right. And the new meta right now is CTOs, community takeovers. I've been saying that the reason being is because they're the most decentralized version of a meme token. The developer makes a token, which doesn't take much effort, launches it, it goes up, he sells, abandons the project, and the community takes over. Well, ultimately, the community is everything in cryptocurrency, right? Whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and especially meme tokens, the community is the driving force on where these projects end up and where they go. Pepe, all the ones. And, we got in early on Nero CTO. I told you guys here on camera, $2.9 million market cap. This is the token. I told my VIP group about $1 million. This is the token. And there was a lot of, it was a bumpy ride, right? We just didn't go straight to a $500 million market cap where it damn near touched just recently. There was a lot of drama. And when you're a community takeover, there's a lot of fighting, a lot of action. a lot of disagreements, you name it. So that's the hardships of a meme token. Plus, you got those massive corrections. Speaking about corrections, look at this. It launches yesterday, and hey, man, I didn't hear nothing about this token when it was here. Now I wish I would have, man. $2.47 million market cap, shot up here. I find out about it here on this dip. I buy it. I'm trading it, and it's going up. I'm like, this is a swing trader's dream. I did a few trades, and then I said, you know what? Last night I bought my final bag, like roughly around here. I'm like, I'm just going to sit on it because the narrative behind this will go into their Twitter account, right? And take a look at just like a photograph diagram they have here, talking about what HANA is and its relationship to SHIB, right? So proof that HANA is the dog behind the first SHIB logo. All right, like first things first, taking a look at this. There's an article, there's a link. So you go into, I put the deck screener link in the description of the video. You can go there and follow them on Twitter. And it has an article about this, but here's where it shows. So the original SHIB logo, which that's the second part of the narrative too. The logo, we'll get to that in a second. The Doge killer, right? Shiba, the Dogecoin killer. And you'll see here, reverse image. This was the original image here. Jump up here, photographer that took the OG photo, shows a lady, shows the dog, and it references like the bed and everything in the actual dog that was taken in this photo. And it has a site, and you can go verify all this, like I said, on Twitter, all the links there. Hannah's Instagram, and how Hannah's Instagram has like the same bed. So they're saying that the Hannah is the name of the original dog that was photographed here. And there's like Instagram evidence and all that good stuff. So that's the narrative, like in a nutshell, is as far as the name Hannah, right? Hannah, like when you run with these Ethereum meme token narratives, like they had Misha. Misha's like the dog of Vitalik. So we talked about that the other day. And but you got to understand too, like if you bought Misha, you know, volatility is the price you pay for mad gains, especially in meme tokens. Meme tokens go up, and as we go back, reflect back to the chart really quick, they have these massive corrections, right? And then they trade sideways and they go crazy. Click log here, and it kind of paints a different story where you don't look at the chart and go, oh, it's wrecked, because it went parabolic, bro. It went up here, boom, 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 boom. But just to get a closer look at the swing trade opportunity was there. So people that are swing trading really like that, as far as, you know, what you get out of going in between prices. So back to the narrative. Now the logo thing here, and the issue that's going on, it is a community takeover. So the first thing I expected, I was like, last night was like, okay, the volume's there. They actually brought in the Paradox designer Twitter, the person behind this Twitter page, right? And apparently, all right, this is the second part of the narrative. Paradox goes into Telegram yesterday. So this Telegram has been around since February of 2021, right? And apparently this person designed SHIB and leash logo, all right, and a major doji mascot. And this guy is a graphic designer. So he goes into the chat to support, you know, the project, showing like, hey, I'm here. And it was a very bullish moment where if you go back to the price and you were there in Telegram last night, we were here trading. A homie comes in and verifies that he created the logo for Shiba and says, I'm going to make you guys a logo. So we take off, dumps happen. And then sure enough, you know, you go to bed and you wake up to the madness. The method behind the madness in meme tokens is people hear about your token and they don't have anything good to say. They got good things to say, bad things to say, but we're just looking at what we could, you know, what we could come up with in this exact moment, right? Have I verified what people are saying, that Hannah is not the real name of Shiba? I really don't have like a way to verify that like 100%. I've researched it enough to go, okay, there's possibilities on both sides, but there's a double narrative, double-headed monster here, because Paradox, who people apparently know of him as making these logos is in the Telegram group right now of HANA, supporting the token and coming up with a logo soon to come. So that's hype behind that at this current time. And he even reposted what they labeled as proof about this whole scenario here and the name HANA behind this Inu dog. And if you look up HANA, it happens to be like a name when you Google it for like a Shiba Inu dog, a girl dog, right? So it's like a popular name, but it has date of birth. Like it's like a dog birth certificate. Can you verify it? I can't. Maybe you can. And then you have some other language here, and they're talking about HANA. So he's retweeting it. He has brought the group to on a belief system, right? This logo is coming. He created the logo behind Shiba Inu. He's been around for a while. And I really find it fascinating because in the grand scheme of things, when make sure we're on the chart, right? When you're looking at a meme token and you see the FUD come out, you see the misinformation, disinformation, correct information, everyone's trying to digest what's happening. And they're trying to make a decision like, is this going to go to the moon? Is this going to be the next thing? I look at what's happening on chain and I see the double narrative. Okay, HANA is the name of the Shiba that was in the photo. We got the logo guy from the original Shiba logo, so that's good. People are saying HANA's not the real name, yada yada. Well, let's verify what's happening here. $18.32 million in volume. You can't make that up, right? Also, the massive correction. This is common. So when this is happening, go in any token you're in right now, whether it's a meme, a utility token, doesn't matter. When you're going up here, it's all like, oh, we're going to the moon, blah, 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 blah. It's all positive. When you come down here and it starts to go down, all the bad news comes out. People start to say, where's the developer? Where's this person? Why aren't you tweeting enough? You hear all that sentiment and how it changes the atmosphere and people start to sell off. So that's where the opportunity is. That's where I was like, well, let me pick up some more on this dip and ride the narrative out, because again, you cannot fake volume. $18.32 million in volume. You know how many meme tokens or even in utility tokens would pray for that kind of volume? But I'll tell you who prays for that kind of volume and likes it: exchanges. So could they get some free exchange listing while all this hashes out? Absolutely, absolutely. And I think with the HANA and the dog, if Paradox, we'll come back here, the designer really is, who he says he is. He's come into chat and said he's going to make the logo. And then you got another token version of this that came out that's like a reflection token that's not doing well. He's following them and he's like, hey, man, I'm a logo guy. Like, I'll make a logo for them. I'll make a logo for you. But he's showing direct support for the project. So that's two things right here, right? If you really got the Shiba Inu logo designer from Shib and Leash, that's massive. That's enough for an exchange to go, $18.3 million in volume. I'll take it. Come my way. Got the narrative. Got HANA. HANA's a very popular name for the Shiba Inu dogs, where they're popular. I forget the name of what country they're from. It's probably all there, but, people run with it. So when you're going down like this, hey, man, you're going to hear a lot of things. It's human emotion, and you can make money off of human emotion and you can lose money off human emotion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but when I was in Nero CTO and I was buying it, I was going 1 ETH at $1 million market cap. It drops below $1 million market cap. I'm going in and I'm hearing the massive fear, uncertainty, and doubt because you have the other Nero that they call the Cabal Nero outperforming it by millions of dollars, getting listings, getting support. This one's been called the fake one. It's not real, blah, blah, blah. We launched at this period. And what happened? Well, it paid off having some conviction and seeing what's happening on chain. So we see the $18.32 million on chain. You cannot ignore that. So let's see what else is happening on chain as far as the wallet distribution. We talk about wallet distribution being an important factor when it comes to meme tokens, right? and why a CTO is the new meta. I always loved CTOs. That's why I got into Nero CTO, because of the distribution. Meaning the silly dev got out, made his money, it was whatever to him, and left it to the community. Every token out there is in the hands of the community, right? The distribution is pretty nice. Okay, so you got the number one address is the dead wallet here. Uniswap's the number 2. And then look at 2% for number 3, 1.1, 1.1, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, and everything below is below 1%. So it's not like you have 3%, 5%, like most of these meme tokens. You look and the developers got 3%. Oh, well, we got a marketing wallet. That's got 2.5%. We got all these people that got a big piece of the pie where you own 0.5, 0.2, and they can dump on you. So there are some people with some large amounts, there's 2%. They can sell, but what happens when a meme token starts to sell off? People buy your future. That's what happens. If you don't believe in the token and you sell, great. You move on and you probably gem hunted for another one. But a lot of times, and I saw it happen on one of my personal wallets that I had sold early, and then thank God I had some other ones with some large amounts as well. So I did very well. You just saw people selling at $1 million market cap. And I go back and I go, man, you sold all your Nero CTO at $1 million. Like, now looking back at it, you must really, really it must be hard and difficult. Let me go to the chat really quick. Yo, I need to let back in the TG. I was meeting for asking a question. No fun. I'm a holder and want back into the community. Moonwolf 420. I'll go in there and if I can remember, take a look. HANA. So we got some HANA people here. Let's see. This is how we go to billions. YouTube is key to keeping these coming daily. Yeah, I mean, as long as people are talking about HANA, and that's the thing. Right now, as it stands, it's a lot of drama. There's a lot of drama in the HANA community. So as long as it's relevant and people are speculating and people are arguing, the truth will prevail eventually. And if you're on the right side of things, congratulations. You might have a huge come up, especially seeing, if you're going, oh man, this is wrecked. Like, hey man, we went here, went back down. We went here, went back down. With meme tokens, you can go from a 0 to a hero real quick, or from a hero to a 0 real quick too. 0 to 100 real quick. That happens. Back to the chat. HANA LFG first mover, absolutely. We got the ship designer. Yeah, so he's in there. Go into the Telegram group. I put the link for Deck Screener. Join the Telegram group, and he's in there. He's active. And he's not like choosing both sides of the fence. Like, oh, that the other HANA is, this and that. He says, he feels bad. I saw him say he felt bad for them, but he's still willing to make a logo because at the end of the day, he's a graphic designer. So he's not even saying like, oh, the Shiba whales are coming. He's just like, hey guys, we don't need whales. Like, he understands we need community. Seems like a level-headed person. Let's see. HANA, Misha, take us to the moon. Not financial advice. Never financial advice. But yeah, man, these opportunities are here. And if you look at, just connect the dots. We'll go on Twitter and let's take a look what people are saying, right? And you might want to refrain from this because you may read something that may fud your bag. All right. 23 minutes ago, HANA buying more. And you know what? I can't wait for that logo because a lot of people don't know that guy, Paradox, the designer of the Shiba Inu logo and leash, they may not even know about him yet. And by the time you find out, it could be doing some numbers, especially. You got to look at what's happening here. The volume is going to attract exchanges. Exchanges make money off volume. They're not looking at your meme token that's doing $20,000 a day. This one's got $18 million of volume. It's being looked at by not only the investors, but the exchanges and the possibilities of saying, like, dude, just list it for free. We're going to make money on the fees while it's hot. And the narrative's cool, blah, blah, blah. The community's funding. It's a community takeover. What do you expect an exchange to be more confident in? Listing a meme token with low volume and a developer that has 2% of the supply between teams, or a meme token that has huge volume like the $18 million we have, distributed token supply because there's no developer, so the exchanges don't have to compete with them. They buy it up and then they make money on their fees, and everybody's happy over there. Keep their jobs, yada yada. So Del Boy, let me make sure we're looking at the right Twitter page. Del Boy Hannah here, PvP made it harder, but it should run. Player versus player, yeah, man. One of these is the next Nero. Hannah or SD. That's what people are saying. SD is like the name of the dog. Does SD have Paradox? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we have to admit it's not Hannah. The ship dog is SD. You see, but people are coming out and saying these things, and you got to wonder why. Right? You have to wonder why. Why would somebody go because they missed the bottom? I'm telling you, it happens in every token. So they go out there and they spread information that's either true or not. But ultimately, what person in their right mind wouldn't want to have caught Hannah? Doesn't matter what they have to say down here. All of them. All of them. Whether they're talking good or bad, all of them wish they would have caught it there. Let's see. To add further to this, Shiba's call name, i.e., his actual pet name, is Fuka SD. It's the kennel name. Hannah is the call name of its sibling. Okay, so now there's the name of the sibling, right? Which is fine. Whatever truth there is, you have the community that's taking over a sexy distribution, and you get the logo guy. So it has a lot of things going for it, whether things are confirmed. Confirmed by the owner. Hannah is Shib. Kobe is Shib's twin. Where are people getting this information? But look it, people are talking about it, man. People are excited and they're bothered. That's important because guess what? Go look at some meme tokens that are not performing. No one's saying diddly squat about them. Nothing. They're not relevant. As long as you're relevant and you got the community going crazy like they are in their Telegram group, and you got a graphic designer that's like, "Hey, bro, I'm coming up with the logo for you guys. I created the SHIB logo." It's a big enough narrative for me to go, "Hey, these things could push." Send all Shiba Inus. Kobe aiming for escape velocity. So there's people writing the coattails. Oh, you know what? The real name's Esty. We are the real dog, right? So now there's competition. Do you see? If this story was so like non-existent or not something of controversy, would you think there'd be competing tokens launching? Kobe official CTO. Everything's going to be a CTO. I'm telling you, the CTO is the way. It's the new meta. All right, community takeovers. It's the new meta. Let's see. Is there any big influencers? Yeah, got some check marks. High R&R play, ape the bag, Hannah CTO at 70K. So we all know how high Nero CTO went. Everyone's going to reflect back at that. So you guys got to do your research. It could be a good opportunity. Let's take a look at the chat here. Jose Martinez Alvarez, what's going on? Go to the moon. Let's see. Yo, TG, slap that Hannah and get it moving. R2R, what's going on? Andre Sava. Make sure you press the like button. Hey, make sure you press. Hey, if you guys are in the Hannah community, you work for your bags. All right, you work for your. How do you work for your bags? Well, you go into the YouTube channel, you hashtag, drop a comment, like, repost, and then you hop over to X. Matter of fact, we have 58 people watching live on X versus 15 people watching live on YouTube. So all of you guys on X right now watching this, go in there with your hashtag Hannah's, what is it, $ Hannah, post, like it, and get work for your bags, right? Nero CTO. If you don't know what Nero CTO is, man, go type in Nero, and it's the one that's like damn near $500 million market cap. And I called that here in my private group at $1 million. I did a video on YouTube at 2.9 million, and it took off because I understand the narrative and it had a sexy distribution. So we just looked at Hannah with what I'm excited about, what you can see on chain aside from the narrative. Look, it's right there in front of your face. What makes it exchange money? Narrative. That's why you get all these exchanges that get like the tokens that take off in volume and they list them for free because they want a piece of the action, and they start buying the token and distribute them to investors on their exchange. $18.32 million of volume in the first 24 hours. You don't think an exchange wants a piece of that? It's a community takeover, and nobody owns a huge amount. Look at 2%. That's nothing. Let's go look at a random meme token right now and look at their distribution. Let's look at Mars. I don't know if Mars is a CTO. I know nothing about Mars, but it is a $17.8 million market cap. But look at this. The market cap to liquidity ratio is poor. $580,000 in liquidity. The real LP side is the Ethereum side. So that's literally 240,000. What does it come out to? 270,000 of real Ethereum that you can extract. But let's look at the distribution of this token, right? Let's see what you're dealing with here. All right. You have a lot of 1%ers, 1.49, 1.45, 1.44, 144, 144, 144. All of these 1%ers, all in the top 17 wallets, right? So, what are these team wallets? What are they? And is it a CTO, which people want CTOs because what happens in a CTO? The community controls it, not the devs. Now, if Mars gets ditched by the developers and becomes a CTO, this distribution changes of all these people are founders or multiple dev wallets. You know what it is, as far as how that works. Let's just look at one more token for a prime example here. Let's look at what is it, Dojo, and let's click on the analytics on what are not the analytics, but what's on the blockchain for this token. We go to token holders, right? Let's look at the top wallet. I don't know what that is, but it's got 2.95%. Then we got 1.4, 1.3, 1.1, 1.1, up, all the way to the wallet 10, and then it kind of dies off. So that's not too bad considering that CoinX11 is a 1%er. I don't know what the 2.9 is. Again, I didn't do any information on that token, but I'm showing you what I mean when I'm looking at these tokens and what you'll see on a good, healthy CTO, right? Where the distribution is what we just saw with HANA. We'll look at one more example that's listed here. Let's look at MAGA. It seems to be trending number 9 right now. How does MAGA look when it comes to its distribution of tokens? Is there a wallet to hold way too much that realistically can dump on you? It's not worth your time. These are important things you got to look at. See, they got a lot of exchange listings here. You see? Look at all these exchange listings. So they should own most of the supply, but let's take a look here. See, that's why this token is still around. The exchanges on the supply. They're all in smart contracts, other than like some wallets here. So these are important things and why MAGA has been around. That's why MAGA has been around. So let's go back to HANA. It has corrected. So I feel for me to DCA here would be like there's a spider. And I'm in the garage because I got kids that make a lot of noise. And I don't know, that was a big white one. I don't know. I've never seen a white spider like that. Ooh, brown recluse, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, massive correction, just like it did. So we've been here before. So when I normally see it, I'm not a chart expert, not a financial advisor. It's like, consolidation. It just kind of sits here and then it has its next leg. Sometimes you get like the cup and handle formation, all these different W's and all that. I don't do that. I just know that I buy it, and if it's got a good narrative, I'll roll with it. Let's go to the chat. Mike Frolon Castro, HANA CTO. What's going on, man? You know what it is. Again, work for your back. Get the video out there because we are live. We'll go back to their Twitter page though, really quick for HANA, right? Following them there. So you got to follow them on Twitter. 45 minutes ago, milestone over the last 24 hours, 20 million volume, 2.8. Oh, look at the wallet holders. 8 million was the all-time high, guys. 8 million was the all-time high. So a retrace back to that means you're in some profit, right? And these where opportunities are, where everyone is talking about them. You see, they will be trending on the Twitter page. And yeah, the page is back active. It was kind of quiet. And then this morning, a community member got a hold of access, and it's a wrap here. So who are they following? SHIB token. That's the only one they're following. And then anyone that I know that's following them. I saw this guy actually posted. Look at that. James Bull, 151,000 followers. you know the drill there. So I like the idea here. I'm going to um, roll the dice, right? Understand volatility is the price you pay for mad games. Monka, good stream. I appreciate that. Don't forget to pound the like button. We all have the ingredients. I think the ingredients are here. I think the ingredients are here because you saw the price correct and mass FUD when I woke up in the morning was happening all here. And I go, just got to kick back, man. Have enjoy some Lego my egos, Lego my egos. Take the kids to school and let it all play out, man. I don't get caught up with that because there's just so many people that have this to say, and you really read it. Some people like they're not very smart people in a lot of these Telegram groups when it's and then you got those that counter it. They're like, oh, they're trying to get an entry, and it makes you think like, are they trying to get an entry? I don't know. Maybe this guy might be real stupid. So what do I predict from here? I'll give you predictions, okay, as far as what could happen. So dealing with a token like this, with all the drama, double narratives, people are going to continue to talk and come out with tokens and say this is the real deal. Paradox backing it, the designer for Shiba Inu logo and leash. I look at this being one of those things where what's going to be the next, slingshot is the exchanges ignore all that stuff, right? They're pretty much investors like me, where I've seen so much FUD, so much hate, so much things. It's like I don't even go on there, but just to look at an update, and I saw Paradox was talking, so I was interested in what he said. Um, I'm interested in the volume because I look at the business of cryptocurrency, and we talked about this the other day. And the centralized exchanges that everybody wants the listings, Wingate.io, Win Binance. The reason why Binance listed Nero CTO is because it was a missed opportunity where they should have, would have, could have, probably wish they would have listed it earlier because they missed out on millions of dollars of transactions where they could have collected fees, where they make their money. And exchanges during the bull market make the most money they'll ever make in all of like these in every cycle. And meme tokens are the bread and butter. They know. They know. They're not heavily vetted either. They never have and never will be because it's money. Their job is to provide you a token, and if people trade it, they make fees, and you're allowed as the market to determine what you're willing to pay for that. It's PvP, player versus player. So I think that HANA, because of the volume, there is going to be some exchanges in the next 24 to 48 hours that will list it, regardless of what people have to say, whether HANA is the actual name of, and you go backtracking on the photos and all that. It's got the volume. So look at it from a business, right? And money it speaks, right? Money talks. That's all that matters to them. Are people trading it? All right. Well, if people are trading it and the distribution of tokens, they don't have to compete with massive wallet holdings. What risk is it to them as a business standpoint to list it for free and get those fees? It costs them nothing. It's like free money. And now they look at it where they go, I can buy a lot of these and put it on my exchange, and the price will go up because I'm loading up, and then we sell it at the price that people are willing to trade, and whatever we have, we can sell at a premium as it goes up and make the listing transaction fees. And that's how you got to look at things. You got to stop looking at things as like, oh, the meme tokens, and it's not just the narrative, right? The volume is the most important thing and the most important aspect on what the opportunity could be there. Binance listed Nero CTO, and it took off after that. It took off after it took off. It took off after it took off, right? Because of that. And that's where I really think it's going to be the game changer. The game changer. Like Monka said, they have all the ingredients. And the main ingredients is volume. It speaks numbers because let's go to the number one token real quick, Mars. 14.86 million. It's less than, right? It's less volume. And let's see if are they on CoinMarketCap? Mars is on CoinMarketCap.com. and we'll see what listings they have. Hitbit, only like 10,000 volume, so they don't have any listings yet. So these are like tokens that will be, eventually listed. It's the name of the game. It's whoever takes the lion's share of the volume for the day gets the lucky draw. And where did I go? Where did I go from here? It'll probably show up real quick. I'll click back on it. Go you. Did they take off Hannah? Nope, Hannah's still there. Hannah's still there. And it's on the rise. So the word is out. It's up to you to do your research. All right. What's going on with the insane gas on ETH these days? There's a lot of trading going on, man. Look at what's going on. On one effing token, there's 18 million. I just showed you one token with 18 million, 18.32, and another token with 14. It's a lot of volume. This doesn't exist on other networks. So you're gonna pay a fee to play. Great analysis. HANA comes and goes from trending. Okay, there you go. So great analysis. Yeah. That's how I look at things. Does it make sense? Is it a business move? Start thinking about that. Did I buy a meme token that has the volume that an exchange will say, I need action on this. I need to make money. All right. There's a lot of businesses. Think of them that way. Gate.io, Binance. Of course, like the Gate.ios and like the L banks and all that will be first. And then Binance and then HTX will be like, I want some of that. And Binance just finally goes, hell no. HTX is in. I'm in, homie. Let me buy this right now. And they all compete with each other. I bet you anything, Binance, when it decided to list Nero CTO after the Justin Sun tweet, was like, no, we're not letting you take all those fees, bro. We're getting in on this action. Then you see it from when Thomas G talked about it on camera at a $2.9 million market cap for Nero. It goes damn near 500 million because then you have the HTX, you have the Binance, and everyone starts making money. So let's see. Like with any narrative, there are copycats coming by baiting the success. Yeah, there's a lot of copycats right now coming. There's a lot of tokens that are being launched just for the simple fact of saying, no, Hannah's not the real name it's Esty. Okay, great. Why didn't you make Esty last week? Why didn't you make Esty a year ago if you knew that? Now you're making Esty because you're building your momentum off of saying that Hannah's not the real name. You see what's going on here? You see? Everyone wants to ride each other's coattails and wants to be a first mover. Let me disprove this token and make my own. What's next? Oh, the real name was Beethoven. And here's my screenshot of evidence and a birth certificate. Everything can be modified. So you got to hang on the narratives and see. Regardless, if even somebody comes and makes like another token and says, hey, this is the real Hannah. If they got the volume, then they got the power. You got the power, right? So in times like this, man, where you go when you're in chat and people are going crazy, you just got to hit them with the
Daddy chill.
What the hell is even that?
You got to hit them with the daddy chill, bro. Because there'll be some people wigging out like they're just like, why is this token going up? I need to just talk so much about it. Like, hey, you see it in every chat. You see it. We got that ship designer though. This guy, yeah. Hannah is the one. Yeah, they got the ship designer. Go into the Telegram group, and he's talking with everybody. He's been very vocal. Designer from Shib and Leash. He's a graphic designer, and he will be releasing that logo soon, tweeting about it. And here's where I see the opportunity is when that news event happens, and then you compound that with some free listings. Those free listings are successful. You see other exchanges want a piece of the action, and things can go very, very life-changing. Or you can get wrecked. This is a get rich or get wrecked environment. This is crypto. This is high risk, high reward. So that's what you have going for you. So that's the deep dive into Hannah for today, guys. Everybody go out there and spread the word, right? We got 70 people on X. Hannah is trending on X. All those people watching live on X is 70 people. Go to the video that's posted live, retweet it, Hit the like button. Get in the comment section. Hashtag Hannah. You know it. You know the drill. YouTube shows support as well. Get the YouTube algorithm going. The X algorithm is so much better than YouTube. I gotta say that, but work for those bags. Don't forget, pound the like button, show some love. Follow me on X. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe. Till next time, we shall do it again. Yeah, dog.